While Somalia's famine crisis is deepening each day, humanitarian workers say the situation is dire, and so far the responses to deliver aid have been inadequate for people in the central and southern regions of that country. VOA's Carolyn has more.
Most international humanitarian organizations withdrew from Somalia in 2009 due to security threats from the Islamic militant group Al-Shabaab. However, the International Committee of the Red Cross, the ICRC, based in Switzerland, has been working in Somalia successfully for over 25 years. The humanitarian organization was originally founded to serve wounded soldiers. In the food crisis of 2008, shown here, the ICRC distributed food to 500,000 people. In 2011, they planned to serve 1 million people. Spokesman Simon Shorno explains how the group has been able to keep working in the region.
We're used to working in war zones. It is a very challenging place to work in. It's like the food distributions we have undergoing at the moment are carried out by national Somali staff that work for us, or the Somali Red Crescent, who's already operating in the country. It is very difficult for other agencies to work across the territory of Somalia because we have been working in the country for a long time, and one of our modus operandi is to be in contact with all parties to a conflict. We are in constant dialogue with any party to a conflict, including groups like Al-Shabaab. And because of this ongoing dialogue, we're able to secure access in areas controlled by Al-Shabaab.
The ICRC supports the Somali Red Crescent and nearly 40 healthcare facilities in central and southern Somalia, helping to provide desperately needed medical support for victims of the famine.
We are providing therapeutic feeding in various hospitals, about 30 hospitals today. And then we have mobile clinics where we fly around the country to provide therapeutic feeding to children, mostly, and pregnant women. So it's access to health care, therapeutic feeding, and mass food distribution.
Livestock are also being severely affected by the lack of pasture and water, and many have died. Those that survive are not able to reproduce and therefore have no milk. This has a negative impact on children who depend on milk, and alarming rates of malnutrition are being reported in children under 5. A feeding program is being launched for these malnourished children and other vulnerable groups, such as pregnant and lactating women.
And we're adding staff at the moment. We're bringing doctors, specialists in therapeutic feeding into Somalia, and we're now training nurses and doctors in various hospitals in Somalia. So we're increasing our presence in the country.
The International Committee of the Red Cross and the Somali Red Crescent are opening 10 new feeding centers in Bakool, Gedo, and Somalia's Afgoye corridor. Additional mobile teams of nurses and nutritionists will visit people in the worst affected areas of the country. Carolyn Turner, VOA News.